This is part 3 of the Ancient Cistern. And in this part, we're going to kind of be working our way to the top of this outer area so that we can lower this statue and really enter the basement that we previewed in part 2.
So that's what we're doing, okay.
Yeah.
It's because I wasn't sure what we were actually doing in this part.
Yeah, it's weird. We're like not getting items. We've got the map. We've got the dungeon treasure. It's, you know, it's
like I said, I mean, like I know we got the whip, and then in the first part, and then the map like right after that in the second part. So yeah, really these kind of last 2 parts. I mean, we really haven't been doing that much as far as collection, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, basically, and all we're doing right now is we're going to try to lower that statue so we can get to the basement and get to that boss key that we previewed in part 2. We saw that treasure chest.
Yeah, and I love that little puzzle right there.
Me
like
too.
You gotta jump on the lily pad to get that thorn out of the water, and then we gotta flip it again. And that's the first time really where we've had to flip the same lily pad twice.
That poor lily pad's been in our way a lot.
Yeah, get out of our way.
But it was cool though. Like we had to get the geyser to bring it up and then flip it with the whip. Again,
that was really neat.
Yeah, fun implementation of that dungeon item once again.
And I don't know how many times I ran and tried to get this little switch right there. Like it's just barely out of reach. Yes, just barely. Well, that's one thing I hate about Nintendo is like they do it on purpose, but they're like, we're gonna put this barely out of reach, so they keep on thinking they can get it.
And plus, I mean, that's how we've always gotten switches throughout the rest of the game, is just running up the wall to grab them. So.
And you know us, like, if we're close, we're going to try. It's got to be operator error. It's like, this is how you're supposed to do it. This is how you're supposed to do this.
Yep. I really liked these enemies. There's only a few of them in this dungeon, but I thought it was a fun concept.
Apparently, when they were, like, had their trailer or were showing their video at E3, they featured that, like, enemy right there.
Nice.
And a lot of people were excited about it. Obviously, they didn't show like the whole battle.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were excited about it. I guess it really didn't deliver because you see how easy it is. I mean, it's really cool looking, but it's just an easy enemy right there.
It is, but I thought it was a fun way of fighting him to like grab his tail and yank him down and then finish him off. I mean, that's one way to handle it.
It kind of reminds me of the boss in City in the Sky. You kind of use a hook shot to grab his tail or something like that, and you kind of pull him down, I think.
Yep. I believe so.
I think that's right.
It's been a while since I played City in the Sky. But
yeah. I got to look at that enemy on the vine, by the way. I don't know if you can tell, but I was just trying to get over there before I lost all my energy.
See, I thought those guys knocked you off instantly. I was dead wrong.
Yeah, I did too when I was going through it. Yeah. But I was at the point of no return, so I was like, you know what? We're just going to chance this.
At least you smartened up and took care of it.
I really couldn't shoot it from where I was from, though.
I didn't think so,
Like, I didn't look, obviously, but maybe you can. I don't know.
Probably would have been easy.
I thought it was going to knock me off, too, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Which I was going to be mad because I don't know how hard it would have been to get back up there.
I don't know. We hope to never find out.
Yeah, And this is really the first game because this game allowed you to jump on vines where we've seen this happened before in this game, but the vines are kind of broken up.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that. Just something new and different.
I agree. Plus, it makes it feel a little more realistic, I guess.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It let him make more, like, natural...
Well, if it was realistic, vines would be covering the whole wall.
Well,
but...
Okay. We've seen the outfield at Wrigley Field.
Yeah, exactly. There's vines everywhere.
Sorry,
Wrigley. They don't help you win the World Series, I can tell you that.
Sorry for any Cubs fans who may be listening. That's a low blow. But yeah, I agree with you though that it's the ability to jump left and right and also up and down. I just added a new element to it. I love this cinematic of lowering this statue here, and you get the preview from the lower area.
Well, there goes our boss key though.
I know.
Smashed.
Yeah. Gone.
Yeah, but I do like the whole like lowering and raising the statue. It's just I don't know. It just can't really describe it. It's just cool. It's just one of those things that was just cool.
And I mean, it kind of reminds me of the Spirit Temple a little bit with the giant statue. Not that we like raise or lower or anything like that, but when we like have to burn our way.
Well, you raise and lower the platform to shine the sun on it or whatever.
Yeah.
So kind of similar.
Yeah, and plus just having a big central room with a giant statue will always bring back good memories of the Spirit Temple for me.
Yeah.
So personal preference.
Well, that's like your favorite, so
yeah, I do love that dungeon. But
then, we're going to the basement right here. Okay.
Yep, we are headed down to hell.
Yes.
And it really is.
And I totally thought I was going to miss that ledge right there.
I thought you were clear.
Yeah, I did too. That's why I didn't put my cape or sail. No, what's that? Is that a sailcloth?
Sailcloth, yeah. I can never remember. I forget to use it half the time.
Yeah, I do too. I'll be paying attention to something else. I'll just fall out of the sky and smack.
And it is great. As soon as that door closes, we mentioned this in part 2, as soon as that door shuts, the music changes. It's like, you're welcome to the dark underbelly of this dungeon.
Yeah, I guess I kind of do like, I guess you see Zelda using like purple a lot for creepy dungeons.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you got that with the Shadow Temple.
Oh, of course.
Woodfall's really not too creepy, but it's probably the most creepy, I would say, in Majora's Mask.
Oh, yeah.
And you also had a little bit of purple in that game.
Oh, especially like that poison water.
Yeah, exactly. So Seems like
I agree.
Nintendo always uses purple for like their kind of creepier, more.
I think it's well done. I mean, it's a good alternative because you can't use black. I mean, just because I feel like you wouldn't be able to see anything. It'd be too dark.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think purple is a great alternative. Mm-hmm. It's still dark. It's still spookier.
But it also represents loyalty, though, too.
That's true. So,
I
think we're outthinking it on this.
Yeah, that's not the first time that's happened. That could have been a lot deeper conversation if we would have kept on going.
Yeah, we're gonna cut that there.
And right here, like, if you do that, you can bring up, like, a thing on the wall.
Yeah.
Where you can draw stuff, and for some weird reason right there, I could just not get it to
I know.
work.
That frustrates me. When you see those butterflies, you know you can play something. And it's frustrating.
I tried numerous times to draw a Triforce because it gives you fairies.
Yeah.
And I failed every single time.
And I do like how when you're in this lower level, that water does take on that woodfall.
Yes.
Woodfall temple look that it hurts you.
It's curse water too. Like you can't use your sword or anything like that.
You eventually just have to. I mean, it wears off obviously after a few seconds, but it's just a nice parallel.
It is very close to Woodfall.
Yeah, and again, it's such a contrast to the clear, lovely water in the upper level.
Yeah, and I always go back. Do you think Nintendo was like, a lot of these things obviously they're thinking.
Yeah.
Do you think like, sometimes maybe it's just a coincidence? I think it is a lot of times maybe just a coincidence.
Probably. And then like fans who like play these games often go back and see it.
Yeah,
maybe we made connections where there weren't supposed to be any.
Yeah,
it could happen.
We do that very often, actually. That's all our commentaries.
That's so true. I think sometimes, like, if like some Nintendo person ever listened to like us talk about, oh, this is such a throwback to this game, be like, no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Total coincidence.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I mean, Zelda games are famous, and Mario games are the same way. Nintendo games in general are famous for like reusing concepts that work, and like expanding upon them.
Well, why'd you use concepts that don't work again?
Well, yeah.
Well, I guess you could say every water temple basically what that comes down to.
Maybe they consider success because it's ticked off fans.
Well, it's like we say. I mean, kind of go off topic here a little bit.
Yeah.
People still talk about the water temple.
Exactly.
So, whatever. It worked. They did what they wanted to do.
It accomplished something. I mean, they have to frustrate players somehow.
Yeah.
Can't make the game too easy.
Yeah, there's got to be that spot in every Zelda game where you just like these people that go all the way through the games and don't look at anything. You are a god among men because I will never do that.
Much respect to those people. And this is we kind of hit on this on part 1 or 2. These rotating pillars. If you think back, the upper level also had a rotating pillar, and I thought that was a nice a parallel between the upper and something to tie the two
and then we also talked about if they were connected or not, which it looks like that one right there.
Yeah.
Remember, like we've kind of went around a little bit, so we really wouldn't remember where that first one was upstairs. So it looks like that one, like right there,
to the ceiling.
going up to the ceiling. I mean, maybe it could be connected.
We need to get a map.
Yeah, and I think I think it is. I do think it is.
I'd be more power to him if it is.
That's a small point to argue, but
I agree.
We could have a whole conversation about that too.
Dude, that's things about these dungeons, though, man. Little things like that really appeal.
Now, let me ask you a question. Did you try to run this thing over to the other side?
Yep,
I did too.
Many times. Let me just say that spiked wall.
It got me too a couple times.
Poor Link's corpse.
Yeah,
on my save file.
I tried numerous times to run across that thing.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
You can get close. I think if you get like at the right angle, you can get very close.
Yeah,
you can't pull it off.
I tried.
Yeah, I did too. Don't worry.
And I'm not gonna lie, I struggled with that switch about pulling it a certain direction.
Yeah, you gotta use your motion. You gotta whip your motion controls one
I was
way.
used to pulling the switches just up or down.
Yeah,
like pulling to the side like that. That took me longer than I care to admit.
That one I think I figured out pretty quickly.
Yeah, it just I didn't make the connection like, oh, you can use your whip sideways too.
Yeah,
just a moment of just pure stupidity on my part.
Well, everybody gets stuck in different places in Zelda games.
Very true.
I'm sure I got stuck. No, there's no sure. I have gotten stuck in some stupid places before.
I feel like that's a hallmark of Zelda games.
Yeah.
Those are things you remember. It's like...
And then you got to switch it almost right back again.
Yep.
I love that little, like, broken fence right there. Like, obviously there used to be a walkway going to the switch. Yeah. And, like, where does this place come from down here? Like, what is this? What was it? Who used it? There's all these questions about this place.
You always think about that with a lot of dungeons. Like, what's the lore? What's the story behind this dungeon, other than just it's a place to hide?
Well, how's it so beautiful up top, and then how's it so, ugly down below?
Well, at least all we can say is on those pillars, at least you didn't get knocked off early on those pillars.
Yeah,
That's an improvement from the first one we encountered.
Hey.
But I did like reversing the direction of them. I was a big fan of that, and just to use it to get
After
higher.
you figured out that you had to do it,
Yeah.
to get past it, yeah, exactly.
Once I did figure it out,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Oh, this is probably the darkest room, like morbid-wise, in the game.
And this is another part like they showed on the trailer. I think in E3 they showed this part, and people were like, just like And I remember seeing this part actually on the trailer. I was like, oh man, this part's going to be awesome right here. And if you hear that in the background, it is apparently thunderstorming here now.
Yeah, that out of nowhere on us.
Yeah, they showed this right here, and people were really excited about this part right here, and it just really didn't live up to it. But this will actually wrap up part 3 of the Ancient Cistern.